I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. That was a really great finale. I'm happy with how everything ended. I'm gonna say some spoilers. Actually, I'm gonna turn off my TV while I do that. So give me a sec. Anyway, yeah, really enjoyed the finale for real. I liked seeing how it put all the pieces of the puzzle together as far as how they're gonna end it. How it doesn't really set up because I mean it's a prequel, but with anything that's a prequel, you kind of have to go into it already seeing what was made previously. And I love that it did mention that Marge is Richie's mom. That was a nice little reveal. And seeing as how with Will staying for like the rest of his lifetime, from what it looks like, staying in Derry, and that would eventually lead to his son Mike being brought along, which we already know what happens if you've seen the movies. That is, we already know what happens with that. And I loved that it showed Mrs. Kirsch being at that hospital, and then we see Beverly right there. Yeah, just so much about it that it didn't overdo it. Like they weren't trying to be like, "Hey, remember this character from the movie It?" Like it didn't do that too much. And yeah, I mean, just overall, y'all, I was happy with how this concluded. Not really a sour note to me, and I'm not trying to overhype it. I'm not trying to like glaze. I ain't trying to use that term, but just for the lack of a better phrase, I ain't trying to glaze all over this and be like, this is the greatest thing HBO's put out. Like, no, I'm somebody who was, fortunate enough to see The Wire, see The Sopranos, and the show's not done yet, right? For a first season, this is to me one of the best seasons of a TV show that I will stand by. As far as the greatest shows ever made, I do want to wait until we see the other two seasons, and it's expected for it to be two other seasons. I know that this is supposed to be chapter one of this TV show, but regardless of that, it does make me want to stay up late, lose some sleep, and rewatch the first movie because I haven't seen it since I saw it in theaters, believe it or not. But yeah, just a really well thought out, well done series. My props, hats off to Andy Muschietti and his sister Barbara, Cord Jefferson, Jason Fuchs, Brad Caleb Kane, who is the singing voice of Aladdin. I found that out recently. That still trips me out. The cast and crew, Taylor Page, everybody like behind the camera, in front of the camera, Taylor Page, the score, the soundtrack, the theme song, Taylor Page, like just so much about it was just so great. And I'm glad that I devoted my time and Sundays each week to watch this. I'm going to miss this, and I can't wait to see what they do in the future with this show. That being said, have y'all seen it? Welcome to Derry. What did you think about it? Did you love it? Did you hate it? What was your favorite episode? Whatever you think, let me know in the comments. Let's discuss. And of course, just let me know.